So is there a presidential candidate who is considered to be better for the crypto world?
In 10 seconds, I'll play you the rest of this clip. I was amazed watching this. Crypto holders could determine the US election, which is now days away. And this is not according to opinion. This is according to research and data. CBS is covering this. This is a mainstream report. Now, who are the crypto voters actually voting for? You may be surprised by the conclusions they draw at the end. Watch.
And there is a new group of voters this election cycle that could make a big difference. Can you guess who it is? Especially in battleground states, we are talking about crypto investors. 1 in 5 Americans owns cryptocurrency. And for the first time, those people could sway who becomes president. How and why? Well, Money Watch correspondent Kelly O'Grady is here to tell us. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning to you both. You know, I find this fascinating because for the first time ever, these crypto investors, they could really move the needle in a presidential election. And a key reason is that crypto has become increasingly more mainstream. How a candidate plans to approach the space could really impact their vote. So I want to put some numbers behind it because I'm always a business nerd, right? So on the anywhere between 7 and 21% of Americans have invested in crypto. So on the low end, that's 18 million people. On the high end, that's 50 million people, right? So any way you slice it, that's a lot. Of those, close to 75% said they're going to consider a presidential candidate's stance when voting. So look, this could really play a big role in battleground states. For example, the Stand with Crypto PAC is sending up what they're calling crypto advocates. In Arizona and Georgia, they already have more than 30,000 advocates. That's way more than the number of votes that Biden won in those states by. And because of those potential voters, right, the crypto money is flooding in like we have never seen before. The pro-crypto PAC Fairshake, it's raised over $200 million this cycle. That's one of the top PACs in terms of funds raised. So look, the takeaway here is if crypto owners are single issue voters, they could actually play a role in picking the next president.
Wow. I don't understand crypto at all. I at one point owned some crypto stock, and I couldn't tell why it was going up or down, and it made me feel all kinds of ads. I was like, I can't do this anymore, so I'm out. Very interesting, though. Oh, no, we want to tuck in one more question. So is there a presidential candidate who is considered to be better for the crypto world?
So, look, I think it's a mix. Okay, so former President Trump has kind of styled himself as the pro-crypto candidate. He has put forth a number of policies, adding Bitcoin as a strategic reserve, which, like, we hold gold, for example. He's also really focused on light touch regulation. I will highlight, like a couple years ago, he was saying crypto's a scam. So this has been a 180. The people that I'm talking to in the industry are saying, look, I don't know if he's really going to go through with this. VP Harris has not taken an official stance. She has met with industry leaders, but the Biden-Harris administration has been perceived as very anti-crypto by the industry. So I think a lot of the people that I'm talking to are saying, like, look, she hasn't come out and said anything to distance herself from that. So we're not really sure what the administration would look like. I'll leave you with this, though. Bitcoin, with President Trump's chances, it trends up. It's kind of like a meme stock. So that's something to keep your eye on.
Everybody you know has gotten rich off of crypto except for me.
One day, Tony.
No one I know so far, Tony, but people are out there. People are really doing this, so it's a fair issue to talk about. Thank you so much, Kelly.
Let me give you my thoughts on this. You give me 1 minute. We are now days away from the biggest election of our lifetime. And in my opinion, the choice is clear who would be best for crypto. It's amazing that Donald Trump tweeted this. I love this. Now, I do try to keep things politically neutral on this channel. I think a lot of you who subscribe for our daily crypto updates appreciate that. So, I'm going to be real with you. Donald Trump would be better for the crypto industry in the US if he does what he says he will do. I do disagree with Trump on this. Kamala isn't waging war on crypto. She has no plans to do that if she becomes president. She is not Gary Gensler. She is not Elizabeth Warren. But let's keep things real. Joe Biden was not friendly to the crypto industry. Kamala Harris has issued statements saying that she will do things differently than Joe Biden.
I will recommit the nation to global leadership in the sectors that will define the next century. We will invest in biomanufacturing and aerospace, remain dominant in AI and quantum computing, blockchain and other emerging technologies.
She seems like she doesn't want to hinder the industry, right? That makes sense. She's younger. I do believe that she knows that the US needs a certain level of support for crypto at this point, for jobs, for growth, for wealth. But the fact remains, Donald Trump, for the issue of crypto specifically, would be better. I just hope that he's able to follow through with all of his promises. But even if he only accomplishes some, it seems like still he would be better. But not everybody's a single issue voter, right? What do you think? Who do you think would be better? Seriously, all things considered. And by the way, if you want to know why politicians are all of a sudden changing their mind on crypto, it is because of three big reasons: political donations, lobbying, and greater education. All three of these things are tied together in a way. This is the Marathon Digital CEO, Fred Thiel. This is the kind of information Washington and politicians have been hearing about Bitcoin and crypto for the last 12 months. Listen.
There are only 21 million Bitcoin. There never will be more Bitcoin. When people want to acquire something, it has to go up in price, just like when an artist dies, right? People pay $3 million for some spray paint on bricks in a place in London because Banksy says he did it, right? So don't give me a story about there's no value to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is valuable because people believe it's valuable. That's the only reason the dollar has value. It's because everybody in this room thinks the dollar has value. Bitcoin as an asset class is the perfect asset. It's hard money. And that's something I believe you'll see. Countries hold Bitcoin. You'll see more and more companies like Mara, like MicroStrategy, like lots of other companies hold Bitcoin. You'll see financial institutions hold Bitcoin, and as soon as the banks in the US are able to custody and collateralize Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin will explode.
Well said.
I'll tell you, politicians, the mainstream media, so many people have come such a long way on crypto compared to how it used to be. Who has been subscribed to us for a while and remembers that it didn't always used to be this way? I still laugh at Jim Cramer in this clip.
I think that everybody who owns these various coins, Solana, Litecoin, I do think you're an idiot, okay? I did not go to college to get stupid. These people who own these things should not own them.
Hey, but keep in mind, yes, Bitcoin is past the point of no return. Yes, things are changing, but there is still massive upside to go, in my opinion. I mean, look at this. There are still stock market maxis out there. Watch this podcast host get visibly upset at Michael Saylor describing why Bitcoin will beat all stocks.
Bitcoin's doubling the Magnificent Seven. So in terms of is Bitcoin the answer? Yeah, sure. If you want to beat the S&P index, you need something better than a typical good company. A well-run company will at best keep up with monetary inflation. You need a monstrous digital monopoly like the Magnificent Seven to outdo it. But the greatest digital monopoly in the world, Trish, is the digital monopoly of money. I mean, the greatest digital network in the world is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is Facebook for money, right? It's Google for money. If all the smart, rich people in the world decide that they want to store their money in a bank in cyberspace that will never be debased and hold it for the next 100 years, right? Isn't that the best investment by definition? Because every other company has some kind of crack in its armor, some kind of attack surface. All the other companies get taxed. They have employees, they have headquarters, they get hit with tariffs and fines and et cetera. So find me a big tech monopoly that is global, that sells a product that everybody wants, nobody can stop.
It's you.
And
it's
nobody
MSTR.
understands. No, it's Bitcoin, Trish.
Well, Bitcoin.
So, the election is coming up. You tell me who you're voting for. If you're voting for Trump, tell me, do you think he will keep his promises to the crypto community? If you're voting for Kamala, tell me, do you think she will be fair and better than the Biden administration? If you're interested in making money in crypto and staying informed on everything going on in the space, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter. I'll see you tomorrow, my friends.
Played beautifully on the onside. The ball's beaten the fielder and he's running away to the boundary for a 4. And that's a 6. A massive one. One bounce and over the fence. That was a huge 6. What a powerful shot. And that's a 6. A massive one. That was a huge 6. What a powerful shot. Oh, that was a close one. That one's over the fence for a 6. One bounce and over the fence. Allowed appeal, and there goes up the umpire's finger. The new batsman is coming in. Got him.